What's up, everybody? Josh and Joe here from RamRods Archery. This is our first RamRods React, so we're going to be watching some of the matches from the World Cup final that just took place. We've tried to stay off of social media and not see any spoilers, and we're just going to jump into these matches and tell you our thoughts.
Based on those scores, based on how Peng shot, we still think she probably has the advantage, although Alejandra's got a ton of experience and a second chance here.
Helps with the confidence so much to know.
So we'll see how it plays out.
On track.
Comfortable shot, a little high.
Yeah, look at it.
2 10s to start. That's pretty good. Nice, good adjustment. Oh, left the door open a little bit. Chance to make a tie out of that first end. Oh, dang it.
Set.
I don't know if there was wind on that one. It looked like she was relatively comfortable, but just out, just out. Okay. Both hitting right. Let's see if they can adjust here, stay comfortable.
Give her some words of encouragement.
Nice. Good confidence boost. Let's see if she can come back and take this set. Still tied up. Leaving the door open, not what you want to do.
10. Peng go 4-0 up. She hits it into the 9.
Okay, okay. Not a great shot from Peng to finish, at least as far as results go. So Alejandra's still on the board, 1-3. Comfortable shot, a bit low.
Always that curious little cam to the bow.
All right, Peng, first one out of the gold. Leaving the door open for Alejandra to kind of make a comeback here. Dang it. All right, they're moving out of the center just a bit, so that'd give it a little more chance to make some moves. Great finish.
Shoot a 10 to
Force a 10 to
points.
tie. Oh, on the
Did it when she
line.
needed to.
As well, so
Nice. Okay, 2-4.
bronze medal.
Alejandra got a couple gifts there. I think she wants to close this out and tie this thing up right now. Nice shot.
First.
Critical end. Great first arrow. Peng holding a little longer. Ooh. Lucky for that 9.
Maybe a
Really
little
hard to say
momentum
without
shift
being
going
that
on.
many and feeling
Yeah.
it, but it's possible.
Okay, okay. Ooh, that was
Excellent
pretty
shot.
confident. Okay, let's do
Less
it.
than a 10. And Peng could seal this with the next.
Nice
arrow, but
shot.
Does get a 10.
Very
So now
critical
the pressure
shot. There we
switches
go.
back to Peng Chiao.
Forcing a 10 to tie again.
10 to share the points.
Oh, that's
Wow.
so good.
And pulls it off.
Nice
So
shot.
5-3.
Okay. So the 3 ties in a row.
Yeah.
Kind of going arrow for arrow with just a little bit of alternation there.
First.
But Alejandra's stepping up at a critical time and keeping herself in it.
Have for this bronze.
All right. 5-3. Keep it up. Oh, no.
Door. Chamau.
No. 2-point difference after an arrow. That's rough. That's rough. Not sure what's going on, if conditions are... All right, needs a 10. Put a little bit of pressure on.
Drift by 2 already.
Nice and comfortable shot.
There's 9 the other
Good, better
side,
shot it looks like as far as
25.
execution, but still out.
Peng puts it on the
Nice
line,
finish.
possibly.
Great match to Peng.
Marked as a 9 for
She
a
did
measure,
hit
but
quite a
it's
few
more
shots
than
that she
enough.
really needed.
She absolutely did. How many ends did she finish with the 10? Was that 2 or 3?
I'm not sure.
Shot well.
But yeah, that's a great match. Definitely interesting, exciting for the fans. Both archers had a little slip-ups here and there, but still coming back when they really needed to, and Peng was definitely the more consistent shooter. So congrats to her, and yeah, that was an awesome match. That was definitely a
good
lot
show
of back
for the
and
home
forth.
crowd.
Yeah. All right, gold women's final, World Cup final in Mexico. This is actually a pretty beautiful little setup here down this I don't know if they got a little promenade here.
We
but
didn't get to see a lot of the whole venue in the way the other match was cut. So, yeah, looks sick.
Yeah.
And maybe very protected from the wind, at least coming from the right.
Yeah, from what we can see right here, that wind shouldn't be too much of a problem. Maybe advantage the B target on the right side. But we'll see what else it has. I see some trees on the left side, so in a second we'll see if that's also relatively protected. It's always nice to be in a situation where you feel like the archers have equal advantage or equal disadvantage in terms of wind. There's definitely some finals venues we've seen set up in the past that have really advantaged one archer over the other, which is unfortunate. But so far this looks good. I haven't seen what looks like a lot of push on the archers as far as fighting arrows or fighting the bow a little bit on the follow through. So that's good to see that it's just basically one-on-one here. No major factor of the elements.
Home and away strip, if you like. Choi wearing the
All right, so we got Ansan and Choi.
Sorry, it's the other way around, isn't it? No, it's not. There you go. Choi Mison to shoot first.
Great shot.
That's
Nice
how you
and
wanna start
comfortable. Just good pacing.
In the blue.
Very good.
Ooh, that's
right on the
close
9.
to the line?
I think that might be in.
The final, but they have made it through.
10 liner up high.
Probably will. I think it'll be, but I don't know, strangely a bit more relaxed probably. Now, so it's
Good grouping.
He trained so much with.
Ah, jeez, Louise.
Perfect
Okay.
start from Choi Mi-sun, and you're
Just really
Looking-
comfortable.
Looking very comfortable.
unless that first arrow, well,
And that one could have pushed it if that was
could've.
solidly in.
So just a touch left on that first end.
Getting some heat radiation into the lens here. Nice. The groups are still really good between them, and just the pacing of the shot. Okay, little out.
Along at full draw, it's continuous movement and motion.
Oh, whoa,
Wow.
What do we got here?
Stick.
I mean,
She's laughing it off, though. She's not letting it rattle her.
they must have a little bit of wind. All 3 of those arrows were on the right side
Yep.
and comes right back. So that obviously signals confidence. Like you said, the body language.
Yeah.
I mean, she shot 5 10s.
She just laughed about it, came back, shot another 10.
Yeah,
no big
just
deal.
one off to the right.
There, but
get the third underway.
Unfortunately, that did cost her the set, but she's still looking really confident. Really good pacing on her shot routine. An is doing good, but just a little more out, little larger groups. Killing it.
I mean, not that choice is complicated, but
All right, back in the middle.
their shot sequence on just movement.
She gonna close it out here?
I think we definitely overcomplicate archery.
Oh,
sometimes.
okay.
Just a little open.
A little bit of margin. Chance for Ansan to come take it back. Oh! Critical arrow, unfortunate. That's only the second arrow Choi has had out of the 10 ring.
lead again.
Don't get a ton of opportunities. She's shooting good, but obviously at this level,
Away
you
from
need to
the
shoot great.
title For Choi Mi-sun.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think they're both shooting a little better against each other than they were in the previous matches.
Okay, great start. Try and send a message. Oh, okay.
Super quick shot that. I wonder if
Unfortunate.
Ready.
She looked comfortable. Looked like a pretty clean shot, but you do not want to give your opponent 2 points, spot them 2 points when they're only dropping 1 or 2 an end. Oh, that's rough.
So 9 to take the set points and level up.
Good closure, just decent
go.
set.
Come back to
So
tie
now
it.
so we're tied at 4. An is looking like she's actually got the better groups now. A couple less flyers. I don't know if she's missed the gold yet. Just a lot of 9s. And now Choi's got to bounce back from a no 10s in that set.
It's tough, and she started out super comfortable.
What we've seen is
Had
Yeah.
one or two rough shots, but
obviously
I'd love to see a shoot off.
Choi Mi-sun to shoot first.
All right, she's back in front. That's got to feel good after 3 or 4 arrows not in the 10 ring. See if On can keep on the pressure. Okay. Okay.
Tens.
Based on your
That's a good start. Good pacing, just a bit off.
Can Ansan capitalise?
Ooh, that's right on the edge. Okay.
You need a 10 here.
Both shoot the same score with the last arrow.
I'm going to send a message. You want to be in the shoot. Oh, dang it. That was a
28.
decent shot.
Ansan
All right, 10 to close for sure. 9 might do it. Oh,
Closes it out with 29, maybe 30.
great shooting.
at all. Joy Me Soon put
Way to come back.
28.
Well done. Well done.
She only, I mean, again, nothing out of the 9 ring.
To take
Yeah.
title here.
And despite weathering the storm of the first couple ends from Choi,
Of the final
she had just a bit more
difference. Ansan
more consistency.
here in Mexico.
Wow.
Just no big errors.
Yeah. A little slower on the pacing or a little less consistent sometimes, but in this match that translated to, 9.2s and in for the most part. Dang, that's really good. That was a great match. Definitely a good battle. Good to see the archers have to react differently to things that are going on, both in their own shooting and in their their opponents. But that's a big match. I want to say that's a $15,000 payout difference at least between first and second. Still a big payday, but there's a lot of nerves I think that go along with the prestige of beating Olympic gold medalist, beating your teammate, beating probably the number 1 ranked archer in the world, and winning the World Cup final. We can look at it from afar here and kind of analyze little parts of the match, but there's got to be a ton of nerves going into it. Probably some of the biggest matches of the year for these women. So can't count that out as an issue, but obviously a lot of experience goes into just kind of keeping that stuff a little more consistent arrow to arrow.
Yeah, I always wish I could ask just one question when I watch a big medal match like that.
Yeah.
Like just on this particular end, how are you doing emotionally, or what was going through your head? Because it's fun to kind of guess, but you could also be totally wrong.
Yeah. I think with our experience, we can kind of maybe make some decent guesses.
Sure.
Nerves is always a little bit of a part of a big match. These archers are probably better than almost anybody else out there, though, at having a plan and managing those nerves and having the consistency and experience to show that they've done it before. Overall, both great shooting. It's awesome to see a lot of back and forth 10s at critical times. Again, unfortunately, Choi had a few more flyers on that one, and that cost her, especially in that second end. I think that was critical to basically shoot, 5 10s at a 6, and you end up 2-2. That's stuff you don't want to give away. So that's a little tough.
On to the boys.
That was fun.